CBT. It was interesting. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it by the end of the day. Let's just say that. I was very nervous, very nervous, because I've never ridden a geared bike before, ever, and I didn't really know what to expect. I turned up at the training centre. I was the first one there. Whoop, whoop. I met the instructor, he was really nice. Saw 2 green bikes, Kawasaki's. Then my brother turned up because my brother was doing the CBT test with me. We sat down, had a chat and had a little discussion about what was going on during the day. We checked out my kit. I hadn't had a chance to actually use my kit. I had a Leighton jacket, some Falco boots, rucker gloves and my nice Scorpion helmet. It was over to the bikes to show us all the controls, the weight of the bike, just everything about the bike. We pushed it forward, pushed it back, braked, and then we got on. We didn't really get out of first gear, so we just literally accelerating and braking, doing little turns, going around in circles, just general little manoeuvres basically. We had a little go at changing gear, changing up gear, changing down gear. Didn't mind that so much, but I did feel like I needed a lot more room, so it was a bit nerve-wracking for me. After we got used to all the changing up the gears, changing down the gears, we did some little manoeuvres, little figure of eights. Emergency braking, which I found very strange because he actually said that I was to emergency brake without pulling the clutch, so technically I had to stall the bike. I was actually expecting to be in the car park for a little bit longer, but then he just turned around and said, right, let's go out on the road. First I felt quite nervous because of the gearing and so I just tried to get my head around that. He then said in my earpiece, right Gemma, you go in front and you lead and I'll tell you where to go. So we headed into a really busy town centre, which was a nightmare for me, but I actually thought I did okay. He then directs me onto a dual carriageway, which surprised me. So there I was, going down the dual carriageway, flat out, with my brother way behind because he's a lot heavier than me. I like that bit. So we stopped for a drink and a chat and a little bit of a catch up to see how we felt on the bikes. And then it was my brother's turn on the way back, so we were following him. But did we follow him? No, because he disappeared somewhere, so I ended up being in front again. He actually got lost twice. Got back and I still felt a little bit unsure because I wasn't quite I was still feeling a bit nervous about the gearing and that lot, and I didn't think maybe we haven't done that great, but actually on getting back and talking to the instructor, he said, well, if this was actually a test, then my brother and I both would have passed. I can only put it down to all the exercises we did in the morning, the manoeuvring, and also the advice we were getting through our headpieces along the little journey. So all in all, yeah, it was quite good. So what it comes down to is the actual training that was given to me. They made me feel comfortable. Although I didn't feel confident, I came away with it thinking, actually, I can do this. It's actually given me more confidence to go and get a little bike and to practice on the roads before I do my big bike test. Massive thank you to Bike to Bike Training for giving me awesome training, great experience. I'm super excited to be going to do my module 1 and 2. So I'll see you then.